Okay, wait, I'm gonna start. Okay.
All good.
Hi, I'm Stara, from the current captain of Get Your Money Up, Div 2 team in Ludi Season 14. And I play Carbon mostly, but I flex. And I kind of forgot. I think that's all you need to know about me, I guess.
Yeah, of course. What's the
Okay.
team? What's the team you guys are coaching right now for the um Inkling Development Program? Wow, I forgot what it was called for a second.
No, that's good. We are coaching Ink Black, who is going by Not Your Funny Up for this tournament, because get your money up, not your funny up.
Hey yo.
Uh, so we're coaching Ink Black, team that is pretty solid. I just coached them in a scrim today. Was really nice. They're very fun people to chat with and just hang out with. Um, they accept me playing Sploosh more than my team does. Uh, and yeah, they're pretty fun. They're really solid, I will say. Like especially for like low level, they're really solid. They they're bro. I need to stop talking. I'm talking way too much.
No,
I'm
you're
talking way
good.
too
You're
much.
good.
I'll finish answering the question, and then I'll think. Oh, is there more to say?
All good. All good. All right. So
All right.
first question we have is, have anyone on the team coached before, or I guess because I'm just interviewing you right now, have you coached anyone before, or is this your first time?
I have coached individual players before, but I have never coached a team before, and so this is like fun experience, fun first time of coaching a team. It's pretty nice, pretty fun to do. Um, it's uh, it's just yeah, it's just so nice just to like chat and like just view the match and just see what to comment on. It's just a nice experience.
Yeah, I know
Um,
it's definitely different coaching like just one player over like multiple people at once.
yeah.
All right.
Also, the people I coached in the past were like really close friends of mine that just didn't that just were like really looking for anybody to coach them. So I was a bit harsh. So now I'm getting better at being more polite in my coaching.
Nah, I feel that. So,
Yeah.
what was one of the biggest challenges you saw when coaching a team, and what were the ways that you helped the team overcome the challenges?
Actually, there were a few pretty big challenges that I noticed. Um, first off was they are too used to Splatoon 3 maps like we all are,
Mm-hmm.
and a map with flanks got picked, and they got wiped 3 times, which was funny to watch and a fun conversation to have with them. But yeah, I just pretty much explained like that they just have to always be watching flanks, and so they're working on that now as well. Um, And then on top of that, another big challenge I did see on the for their team in general was not as a whole. They just didn't know how to fight not, and they kept on taking 1v1s with that in just neutral or bad situations. And so I just had to tell them advice that I had to learn myself a while ago is that you just always gotta play super coordinated. Like you can't be taking 1v1s in bad situations. Even neutral situations, if they're playing weapons like Carbon,
Mm-hmm.
they can't be afraid to take bad 1v1s. Um, so they massively improved on both fighting not and just call outs and taking and just fighting with each other in general. So that was wonderful to see. Just saw the change happen between matches. It felt like it was really nice to watch.
Yeah, that's amazing to
So yeah,
hear. Yeah, I know not is a pretty big challenge, especially in this recent meta.
yeah.
All right.
Shockingly, they didn't have too much of a problem with Zuka. Um,
I mean, I think everyone's at the point where it's like, oh, Zuka, haha.
yeah, yeah. Everybody's just used to it at this point.
Yeah. All right. On to the next question. Have you heard of the team you coached before? And if so, what did you know about the team going into this?
I had actually not heard of Ink Black before this. I
Mm-hmm.
think I'd heard the name like thrown around like once or twice. I think I saw them in one tournament lineup, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like just scrolling through Battlefield participants.
Mm-hmm.
But I had never really heard of them, and nobody had ever talked about them. And
Mm.
so it was just it was very fun getting to know them and getting to chat with them.
Yeah, I know. Like, this is like, I know there's like on to, like this is gonna follow up to our next question, but there is like sort of sometimes like a divide between like mid level, high level, and like low level. And do you think this event helps bridge the gap between the different skill levels of the community?
I think it definitely does because I can't lie, I have partaken in a bit of making fun of low level players, but it's just so nice to just get to know and chat with lower level players because um and especially coming from somebody who just like recently got out of low level, it's just very fun to just like connect with people that you don't exactly like fight much because generally further along you get into a tournament you won't see as many low level teams,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just very nice to just see all that.
Yeah, I know. Like, again, you've said it yourself, but it's like I feel like there's especially recently with like the gap in just the jumps a lot of teams have been doing. It's sometimes we forget like where we came from, and it's sort of like crazy to think like we're trying to like at least with this program what we're trying to do is like trying to help the lower level teams to improve because some teams sometimes they're a little stuck, and I think like you guys or anyone can give them a different perspective.
Yeah, especially yeah, is I feel like that's why coaching is so important and so helpful because it took me ages to escape low level, and even then I only ended up finally doing that on a team where we have a coach. Even though we don't do much stuff with them, we it's just nice to just get a better perspective on things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so important. It's just so valuable to a team to just get a different perspective from somebody who's been in their situation before.
Yeah, I guess like what's one advice you would give to either like low level players or just people trying to like improve, cuz especially cuz you like just you recently got out of that position. What is something that from your perspective was super eye-opening to you?
For one, you gotta know that you need to have like the right you have to have like the right teammates, like teammates that mesh well with you, because of course like improving your on your own is important, but if you main carbon and you're playing with like a sploosh, that's not gonna work. You're playing two extremely short range weapons that can't really fight without anybody paying for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, you need to have like people that play well with you. You need to have like good balance on your team. And also, of course, this sounds super basic, but is sometimes hard. Sometimes, especially if you go for months without getting any solid results,
Mm-hmm.
do not give up. Like I went a solid few months recently without getting any results. Um, and then one day, just 2 months ago, I think I just randomly beat a D4 team and then a D3 team in one squid junction.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a massive morale boost,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't have gotten that if I had given up sooner.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
it's
have gone that
like
at all.
it's definitely just like staying committed and like just slowly improving yourself, right?
Yeah, that's just a massive part of it.
Yeah.
Those are like the main two biggest pieces of advice I can give. You have to have people that like mesh well with you. Also, personality wise, if you just don't enjoy hanging around your teammates and chilling with them, the team cannot work. So you have to have teammates that you can mesh well with, and you have to like just persist.
All right, and that's all the questions I have for you. Is there any other last comments you like to tell people or anything else you'd like to give your hopefully the team watching?
Oh, I mean, no, not really. Just uh, don't play sploosh. I made that mistake. I'm still making that mistake. I still play sploosh too often. Uh, and I'm not just saying that so that I say number two sploosh in the world right now. It's just jokes. Play whatever you want to play.
All
Have
right.
fun with it, of course.
And before we end, would you like to give your team a little cheer? We might play this at the end or like before each set.
Oh, I mean, like, there's not really much to say. I just like I believe in them. Like they're really good. They were just like in the scrim I saw them playing. They were just incredible.
Mm,
Um, any flaw I saw them having was something that like was super easily fixable, and they were able to like get some sort of grasp on it really quickly whenever I pointed it out. So yeah, they're just really good. They're just really good. There's not much else I can say.
all right, for
Just
sure.
wishing the best for them. I hope they can win it.
For sure. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for just giving me this opportunity.
Of course.